episode of The Golden Talk. I'm super excited because today we have the leaders of our country, Siafunda organization down at Brooklyn Mall in Pretoria. Super excited. And I will be interviewing the guys from Siafunda organization. This is another episode of The Golden Talk with your girl, Siafunda. Please do follow me as we interview the guys. I did say that I'm down in Brooklyn Square. I'm super excited to be interviewing this man. I want him to tell you guys who he is, where he's from, and why am I here. How are you, Putwam?
Ngiyaphila nkosazane sibonge opportunity ukuthi nami ngilithola ithuba lokuthi ngikhulume nawe namhlanje yabo.
Yeah, Putwam, I'm super excited. Please tell us who you are and where you're from.
Oh, okay. Igama nginamagama amaningi nkosazane ne. A lot of names. Like 4 names.
Okay.
For you today ngizokutholela iwani Ntokozo kaNdlovu. Born and bred Empendle in KwaZulu. And yeah. That's who I am. Unless you want to know me, you want to know more, you'll have to ask me more questions.
Ask more questions, definitely.
Sure.
That's why I'm here. We'll definitely ask you a lot of questions. I need you to tell me what you're about. Why am I invited to come interview? Actually, I know why I'm here, but I need you to tell me, why do you think I'm here?
Well, one reason,
yes.
To speak about books, speak about Siafunda, speak about the work that we do in schools.
Okay, nice. So I want to know, when was Siafunda conceived?
Siafunda donates a book. In fact, it's a project. It's a pillar of Under the Web Foundation. So Under the Web Foundation we've got 3 pillars. So we have one that focuses on education, one focuses on sports, one focuses on art. So under Siafunda, under education, we have Siafunda donates a book where we establish libraries in rural schools.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was conceived in 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, but the organization itself, the NPO with the Web Foundation, was conceived in 2009.
In 2009.
I'm still very young.
Okay.
Very young, extremely
so
young.
You are the one that came up with the idea of Siafunda?
Yes, precisely.
I want to know the drive behind that. What made you come up with such an initiative?
Well, I'm an avid reader, firstly, and I'm a writer. So I'm in love with literature. I'm in love with books. So what caught me by surprise, I've never in my wildest dream planned to start Siafunda donates a book. You know, I was passionate in other things, but I didn't think it will come to this point. But it started when I visited my local library, where I come from, Enzinga, and to find them empty shelves, you know. So then I said, no, something needs to be done. You know, I can't be somebody that is advocating that people must read, and now I'm into this literature space and library, you know. Then I started something like a campaign on social media, because I've got all my friends are into this literature space. So to donate books and stuff like that, and started writing to different organizations that supply books and publishing houses to donate books so that we can send it back to Empendle. And then they did. I collected plus minus 5,000 books.
Good Lord, that's a huge number.
I was still driving a Golf 1, Mark 1 Golf, a smaller than a Golf. Yeah, and then I collected books all over Gauteng, all over the country. People were posting books. And then I sent them to in that library.
Okay.
And then after that, then I went back to the social media and thanked the people to say, guys, thank you. I've donated the books. And then I started receiving demands from different schools, different rural people and stuff like that.
Definitely interesting. I have so many questions to ask you. I want to know, what impact do you guys think you have as an organization?
Well, that's a great question. Impact. For me, this is a long philosophical thinking. Yes, Siafunda donated book. We're not looking to make an impact now, but our impact will be measured in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years. Because the focus we are at now is from primary school, early childhood development until grade 7. That's our main focus, because so, and in the next 10 years, labantu laba bazobe besafunda isikole up until matric. So when we will measure the impact, we're not sure yet, but we're looking into the next 10 years. However, we have done 45 schools.
You have done 45,
46.
Schools.
We're going to do 47.
47
next week.
schools,
so,
and going.
Yeah, and we are still growing.
Oh my God.
So we hope we are leaving some footprints wherever we are going in these 45 schools, and one day we will reap rewards for going to these schools.
Do you have a criteria in which you use to identify these schools that you guys donate to?
Yes, of course.
Tell me more about the criteria.
Well, the simple criteria, we strictly focus on rural schools, because they are the ones that are marginalized, they are the ones that are being neglected by all people of society, even nohulumeni. So that's our main focus, because I didn't get this opportunity, and these kids that I'm trying to help by donating those books didn't have the opportunity to read different books that I've read now. So that is why we are focusing in rural schools. So we're strictly focusing in rural schools. However, things are starting to change now. We're receiving a lot of demands and requests from township schools. Well, yes, we've been to some township schools like Soweto, Olivenborg and stuff like that. So there's a dire need there also, not only in rural. Rural by means of there's nothing. Even school libraries, there's nothing. So la Emalokishin, at least there are community libraries, people can go there and then and read, but they're not doing that. So ours la Emalokishin, it will be a different mission to promote this reading, not to start this, because there are already infrastructures in these townships. So now we need to go and just promote and make sure that these people read.
Okay, quite interesting, guys. I'm super excited. I'm learning so much from you. I don't know, I'm on a high. I'm on a very, very big high right now. I want to know, how many people are in your organization?
Okay, good question. Firstly, let me say, all these guys, as you can see them, we are all under 35.
Under 35 years old.
Beside me, of course, now I'm 36 now.
You're 36 years old.
I've passed that threshold. But the rest of the team, it's under. So we have a team, and we have provincial coordinators across the country, because we are national.
You are national.
So in Eastern Cape, we have a provincial coordinator who coordinates and plan our schools, and he's the one or she's the one that does the communication with those schools in different provinces. So we have one. Sometimes there are two different, like in a big province like KZN and Eastern Cape, we have 2, 3 in the south and in the north, so different sectors. But here in Gauteng, which is our main branch, we have plus minus 8 members. And then we have a new member.
We have a new member. All right, I'm looking forward to hearing this one. Who is your new member?
We have a new member. We will reveal. It's a big surprise.
Please disclose your new member.
No, we're not going to disclose the new member right now.
Okay, guys, for your information, I just joined the organization because I feel like it's such a great initiative. I am the new member. I'm revealing myself right now.
Here we go.
Okay, that is beautiful. Actually, I want to know what are the plans, or what is the strategy that you guys have in plan to actually take this bigger, because it's such a huge initiative. What do you guys plan on doing to make it grow and to put it out there? Because I know a lot of people don't know about it.
they say you start small and think big.
Yes.
And we remaining on that for now. And then again, they also say remain humble, when you're doing such work. And then we are the biggest secret that is unknown, and we want to remain like that, underground, and still push our work wherever we are pushing.
Yes.
That will make us, it will keep us grounded.
Absolutely.
Into what we are doing. We're not doing this for exposure and PR and being famous and stuff like that, but we are doing it for the specific reason, and a very significant reason.
Yes,
I'm told.
definitely.
And a philosophical one, because we're not building this organization just for the next 10 years, 20 years. We want it to last a lifetime. I'm told.
Yes.
Even beyond, even noma ngihamba mina or amajite hamba, but the organization iqhubeka isebenza.
Absolutely.
So our plans are we take each day as it comes. And we learn as we move. That's our slogan. We learn as we move, and we say no rural child left behind.
Yes.
But now this rural child is very inclusive, because nalaba basema lokshin, they don't belong to a lokshin, but belong in Makha.
Yes, we can feel it.
So we have big plans. We don't usually announce these plans. We believe in ukuzenza lezinto abantu bakhole ngokusesi beyibona.
Okay, no, I totally respect that and I understand. Mina, I am looking forward, because I'm part of the family now and nobody can do nothing about that. Okay, I want to interview the group as well. I want them to come in. I want them to tell me more about their experiences working with you guys, what the challenges have been, the highlights. I want to know it all.
Great
so
stuff.
Thank you so much. Is there a message that you would like to tell our viewers at home?
Yeah, well, it's simple. Okay, I've got two things. One, there are people who want to start projects or initiatives in their communities, and they always, ask us questions on how did you do it, how did you start, it's so difficult to do this, it's so difficult to do this. But we didn't have a manual on how we started. We just had this idea, we had this vision, and then we just worked. You
just went with it.
24/7. And when you're doing something that you love with passion, it doesn't feel like work.
It doesn't feel like work at all.
It's effortless. Coming here, doing fundraising, going to these schools, driving 24 hours, ungalali. Hamba ukhuluma this big English wherever you go. I'm a meeting la uyoncenga abantu. It's part of the package.
It's part of the package.
So if umuntu efuna ukwenza something in their community, in different spheres of life and areas of life, might be sports, you want to start something, just start.
Do it.
Just do it, and uzofunda the moment uqhubeka wenza lento yenzayo, and don't listen to I'm a professional in these things. Asebephumelela ukuthi lento yenziwa kanjani. Tina nathi we had to go through a different journey. Nabo they went to a different journey. Now you have your own journey osazoyihamba. So believe in yourself. That's all I could say.
Believe in yourself.
Yes. And secondly, akufundweni abantu bakithi abaqale bafunde. Khona omunye ubhuti oseThekwini engahlangana naye, is a business guy, so he liked this initiative yokufunda. Yena unenkinga yokufunda, so akakwazi ukufunda kuphinda akhumbule. Ngiyalikhohlwa igama lesingisi laleyo nto. Is something dyslexia. Nazo-ke yabona abantu abafundile, so unaleyo nkinga, so you can't hold the book and read, but uyakwazi ukukhuluma, akwazi ukubamba la yonke into. So yena naye uphiwe ngendlela yakhe, but uyayithanda le ngisho, uyayithanda incwadi, uyayizama ukuyifunda kodwa akufundeki. Uyayifunda into 2 minutes usayikhohlile, yabo. So and leyo nto isimbonise lukhulu empilweni yakhe. Uyamfaka enkingeni ekufundeni ama-contract, ama-memo and stuff like that. Wangena enkingeni, wangena ey'kweletini. So but uyalwa nalento. Every day uyalwa,
because he puts in the time and the effort to read.
Yes. So uqala ngokufunda incwadi manje zaka grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, Zulu, English, Zulu uyazama ukubalansisa.
Build up.
Yes. So inkinga lento abantu bakithi bacula obishini lwenkinga namhlanje because of we don't read.
We don't read. We don't read.
Simple things, simple things. Into is simple. We misunderstand a statement on social media. We misunderstand this into a newspaper because why? We don't read.
You don't read.
Yeah. So you need to read and be able to articulate izinto.
Absolutely.
Kukhona umuntu nama scams. Siscamwe kakhulu la ngaphandle because we don't read. We are too gullible.
Yes.
Ekholweni izinto eziningi because why? We don't read beyond and underlining issues.
Yes.
Uyangithola?
Yes.
And we just read nje lokho sikubonayo and then sikholwe yikona. But when you are an avid reader umuntu ofunda uzofunda lento uyihlaziye. Uyangithola? For comprehension.
Absolutely.
Manje thina we don't read for that. We just read nje just for fun.
Yeah,
you know?
So there's definitely a need for us to go out there and read.
Yes.
I know you are doing all of this. Definitely there should be a support system behind you. Are you married? Do you have a girlfriend?
You know, I've done a lot of interviews.
I'm going to ask you and I ask that you please answer.
Ever since I angithola angaze ngabuza lo mbuzo.
I'm asking you a very valid question.
Yeah, well, it's valid, though.
Yeah.
No, ngirathi nginabo abantwana babili.
A family.
Yeah, abantwana babili ukhona nomama ukhona usekhaya.
Oh, siyabonga kakhulu futhi wami.
Nginabo abantwana babili ukhona umama ekhaya.
Yes.
And then uyeza wesithathu.
Uyeza wesithathu sendleleni. Oh, wow, guys.
And yeah.
No, thank you so much too, Ntokozo Ndlovu. I'm super excited. Guys, please do stay tuned. This is the 4th episode of the Golden Talk. Signing off. Back at it again, 4th episode of the Golden Talk. Before the break, we were talking to Ntokozo Ndlovu, but now we have another gentleman next to us who will tell us more about who he is and how he's involved in this big organization, Siafunda. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, Sister Wena. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you so much.
So, I guess I should be answering all the 4th throne questions.
Yes, please. Please.
So, Igama is Ungebo. I play the role of media facilitator within the organization because I come from that background. So, what I do on the professional space, so to speak, is I'm a photographer and videographer. That's how I met the gents. So we were working on how to document the content so people can see largely the beautiful work that they do, you know, because they travel around the country and they do all these beautiful things. But what is the legacy behind that can be shown? You know, how do you track that? How do we, besides the statistics put down as to numbers and the school, sometimes you need to see visually the impact that it has, and nothing tells a better story than a video or a picture. At least I'm biased in that sense because that's the field I operate in. So we met with the gents, I believe it was 2017, if not 18, and that's the capacity I came in. But ever since I've been here, I've just been immersed within the crew. I'm at the mall today. We're busy selling books. I'm doing nothing in relation to photography or video that I came in as. But I'm just one of the team in that.
How does it feel being part of such an incredible group? Because I mean, you guys are amazing. You're doing such an amazing job.
The thing is, I couldn't help but immerse myself as well. Like I said, I came in a professional sense to say I'm going to help the guys with their marketing side of things, with photography and video. But then what they do changes so many lives, guys. The impact it has 100%. On the ground cannot have you not want to join the team. One way or the other, you will be led to joining the team in that sense. So when I traveled with the gents, you know, I think our first trip was Mukobola. We went to Mukobola. There's a school. Yeah, I think the school's name is in Mukobola in Beggarsford. Yes, Limpopo. We went there and I saw the joy these kids have for receiving books, the excitement, even the SGB, the teachers. Everybody was just, taken aback by how people were willing to give.
Yes.
In a literal sense, doing literature stuff. I mean, it's not your typical, what can we sponsor? Can we sponsor a sports ground? Can we give you guys a kit?
Yeah.
It's more, how can we help you guys help yourself?
Yes, definitely.
How can we help you guys help yourself? And with books, that's exactly bridging that gap.
Yeah.
So I couldn't help. I fell in love.
Okay, now I have to ask. I need to ask this question.
Sure.
What has been a highlight for you throughout the journey with Siafunda organization?
My personal highlight, I think I've already mentioned it in my previous answer, was seeing the joy that these kids have for receiving books. It's similar to what we grew up being excited for when we got toys or we were handed money growing up, For them, it's just the book, the opportunity to travel the world while still being where they are. And that's what the books give them. That's what they get through books. So having seen them, the joy that it brings and what it evokes. Oh, there's a girl that went to a certain school in Limpopo that speaks prolifically. So she was taken by Siafunda. She's a project of Siafunda. She loves reading and she likes being literate in all the sense. So we introduced her my laptop in a specific schools and she was one of the most performing learners at the time. So she took it upon herself to go to the library and learn more. And she's so literate when she gave a speech back of appreciation towards the Siafunda, and I was actually editing that. I almost was in tears of the things she was saying, and how she was able to express them herself, mentioning that it's because of things like being donated books, like being donated laptops, that she has the opportunity to even travel the world, but being still in Limpopo.
I really believe that this initiative is bigger than one. It's bigger than self.
It's really bigger.
So guys, I feel privileged to actually even be here interviewing you. So thank you so much. Is there a message that you would like to share with the viewers out there or the listeners?
For me, it will be a message of skills share. We really need to share skills. There's a lot of things that people don't have access to in these remote areas. Like for myself personally, we always find intrigue when we're taking these videos and taking pictures from the scholars to want to know, how do you take a picture? Oh, can you actually have a career in this thing? So we need to share skills. We need to not only live it in a sense of understanding, because kids literally think they need to be teachers or they're going to be part of the SAPS or the basic knowledge that they have. We need to expand and widen their skills share so they know they could be anything they want to be.
Thank you guys so much. That is, please,
Unebo.
Guys, thank you so much. I do have other guys that will just quickly give us a snippet of their experiences with the Siafunda organization. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Hola bantu bami, sanibonani, ninjani? Kama ngibekuthemba wakwaBasangwala, and I'm part of Siafunda and I'm the driver. I'm the logistics. I take them and put them wherever they wanna go. You can get us on Facebook, Siafunda Donator Book, Instagram, so Funda Donator Book, SA, and on Twitter, it's just Siafunda Donator Book.
Okay, back at it again. I'm just going to ask the gentleman next to me to please introduce himself and to also tell me what his role in the organization is.
Okay, hi sisters.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks sisters.
I'm good, thank you.
Ngiyapila sisters. Okay, mina ngu-Nelisa siswa. Nelisa Kuba. And my role in the organization, I'm basically the photographer. Organization. Working alongside with Uvega Mahlezane, which is the one guy who's controlling the whole media and everything. Okay. But I'm the one that's controlling, actually busy with the photography. Okay. So every image, everything that you see out there,
alrighty.
So
media content today.
My sister.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, so what message would you actually like to take out there? Like, why should people read?
Okay, my sister, I'll touch up from a personal perspective for myself. You know, after I've joined the group, I became a reader myself. You know, growing up, I was never really into books, but I saw the impact that it had on me in the way I speak, in the way I see other things as well. You know, it actually taught me also photography and certain skills that I had to see. Okay, this is how I can shoot. This is how I could do it. So it's very important that. There's a lot that you learn from it.
Yes.
You could learn something new that you've never known before. New words, everything. Come down to a dictionary. So
Yes. All right. I'm super
so it would be great
happy.
for people to do that, my sister.
Yeah, no man, I'm really super happy to get all the feedback because now we get to tell the people out there that Laleland reading really does have an impact on one's life. So guys, please do go out there and really make an effort to read. Thank you so much, Pupa.
Kabulela, my sister.
All right.
Kabulela, sister.